signs. I'm not sure if you guys have been extremely accommodating or I'm getting like cross-watcher energy. What I'm getting is I'm annoyed. I'm very, very annoyed, very irritated. What brought this on as I'm getting ready for your reading, as I'm getting ready for your reading, I've pretty much zoned out the world, pretty much. You know, and every day I'm finding something else where I can zone out the world, right? It started years ago. I stopped watching TV, and then, you know, da 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 da. So I'm known to be living under a rock, but it's like I'm like eliminating more and more every day. So I saw something as I'm getting ready for your reading, Earth energies, you know, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and I'm getting annoyed immediately. The shit in the world, people in the world is annoying me, right? And it was like I found another place where I need to tighten up. Like, all right, stop doing this, stop watching this. It's just pissing you off. It's annoying. These people annoy the fuck out of you. How can we eliminate more of that annoyance? So I'm getting ready for the reading, and my dogs start arguing. And they've been getting on my nerves a lot lately because I don't know if I can't understand for the life of me. 5-6 years I've been taking care of them, and they're not lovey-dovey with each other. It's like a competition always. It's always a fucking competition, and it's annoying as hell. Then one of them is a bully, but she's the most timid and the most fearful. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like I do the most to accommodate them and try to make them comfortable, but it's just like, y'all attack your own family. Like, we're a family in this bitch, and like y'all are jealous and attacking each other, and you think it's like annoying trying to accommodate energies and people, places, and things that they end up killing or arguing or competing or whatever their own kind. And if I look at this in earthly terms, that's how the world, that's what it's all about. That's what the earth is all about. And then it's like, then you have societal, earthly norms and expectations where you're supposed to deal with it, accept it, and it's almost to the point where it's like, it's normalized. And if you don't go with that dysfunction, you're dysfunctional somehow. Like, you know, and I don't know, it frustrates me to no end. And then it also kind of reminds me of like a lot of the natural disasters going on in the world. It's like a lot of racism. You know how the world is evil. It's all evil, but it's so interesting how people can be evil and then still expect a handout or still expect some type of accommodation. And that's the energy I'm getting for the earth signs. Or this could just be what's going on in Earth, in the world, you know. Y'all know me, I'm an unorthodox, out-of-the-box type of person, thinker, so I don't put you guys in boxes. So I'm talking about earth signs, something about air, but I'm talking about earth signs. I may not even be talking about y'all. Y'all may very well be a Taurus, Virgo, Cat, whatever, and I'm not even talking about y'all. But the fact that I have to give that disclaimer, that lets me know people in the world, they want to be in a box. They are in a box. They need instructions in that box. Yeah, temperance reverse with the crab. They need that type of energy here. Like, they're not, like the crab, and it's crazy that temperance is coming out as a crab. Like, literally you'll see the crab with maybe the moon, like, you know. But I was studying about the crab today, and in certain cultures, is the meaning, the interpretations of the world and earth, they're all different depending on who we're talking to. But in the ancient, not even ancient, but in the like Asian community, the Chinese culture community, like they don't trust crab energy because it's unorthodox and they feel like it's unstable, or they feel like it's not direct. But the thing is, this is coming out, the crab is coming out as temperance. The crabs go sideways. They don't directly head on something. But in today's society, like, what do you get from directly heading on something? You get whatever else, like, you just get a lot of BS, right? Trying to call out the BS or directly deal with the BS. So the crabs go sideways, right? But they always get to their destination. I'm definitely just getting an energy here where some of you kind of approach life in a sideways manner, meaning you're not about to go directly dealing head on with these people in the world. You're going to go ahead and get a crab perspective and go about it on a side glance sideways. It's like a different route, you know, it's a different way of doing something. It's a different perspective. And essentially that's about being out of the box as well. Like, you know, the crab temperance, a lot of people feel comfortable with the past and repeating that past. Even though they're aware, I'm aware, we're all aware that it doesn't work, it's not beneficial, it's not conducive, it's not healthy, it's not loving, it's none of that. But you have people who are familiar and comfortable with that because that's in their roots, that's in their bloodline, that, you know, goes back to slavery times and things like that. I'm just getting an energy where with that sideway approach or something like that, it's just like an energy where, like, I just feel like some of you guys are approaching life differently, or this could also be another reason why motherfuckers are mad in the world, because you're no longer accommodating them. It just depends on what side you're on. Yeah, High Priestess is coming out reverse, and I think the fire element had the air High Priestess reverse. So the fire element was accepting your gifts, beloved, wild woman, could be wild man, but there was energy harvesting rituals. Now it makes sense. There were energy harvesting rituals in the fire element, which is all about energy. Fire is all about energy. And then in your element, earth, I'm getting like frustration, because it's like either you're not accommodating anymore, and this is frustrating motherfuckers because they can't get your energy. Yeah, or or all of it, you're not participating in the world, you ain't watching the world, you ain't doing nothing about the world. Like, it's like you showing up and and then you dropping the mic, like. And then I mentioned air, it's giving intellectual properties. Yeah, conscious creator. Interesting. I see how this is about to go. Let me get this title popping and we're gonna go ahead and get started. What is this? Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. If you guys are still in an accommodating mood and this is what you guys are doing, still bending your back over, still participating in these worldly dynamics, structures, thoughts, societal norms, expectations, like if you're going with the flow of the world, then this reading is not going to resonate for you, and it's more than likely going to trigger you. In fact, this whole Patreon thing is going to trigger you, but I don't doubt, I don't have any doubts that y'all can handle the truth. You wouldn't have come this far. So let's go ahead and get into it, but I'm definitely getting you are no longer being accommodating to the world, to the earth, okay? And this may be causing others frustration. It's just, what's the fucking point? You know, when Ukraine or Russia, whatever, was going like, it was like at the beginning of the war, you're being displaced, but yet you got time to still be racist. Like, you have not a pot to piss in, but you still got time and energy to be racist. Like, that is one situation and scenario, but you have to think about it. Like, that is the state, the status, and the psyche of people in the world on earth. Why would you go out your way to be accommodating to people who make sure that they're not going to accommodate a da-da-da-da, like, what? Nah. Why continue to accommodate energies that are just jealous of you? Like, why? Why? It's like, why people please is what I'm getting at with the accommodation. Why? Yep, the world comes out. That is brazy to me. Why? These are like kilo fish. I forget. I think it's like K something type of fish. Kilo something type of fish. But this would essentially be Pisces energy. Unfortunately, Pisces energy is abused, it's delusion. That's how the world alchemized it. You know, they took a sacred energy and they tainted it and contaminated it, used the energy, manipulated it to cast a spell over the world that people play into, invest in, gamble into, pay into. That's Leo, and that's why the Leo and the 5th house go together with the 12th house Pisces. Fantasy and entertainment. They go together, and that's what this whole world is about. Fantasy and entertainment. Everybody in this world, everybody and their mom wants to be famous, known. Everybody wants attention. Just straight delusion, and then everybody is just concerned about sex. Sex, money, power, and control. that sacred energy of unconditional love was alchemized to take advantage of those who were in that frequency of unconditional love and alchemize it into conditional. And then that's where you now have a world, of Venusians, basically. Everything has to be perfect, plastic, Barbie shit. Conditional, fake, phony, sexual, clones. It's just evil. And then try to act like I don't see the evil here. No, like, no longer being accommodating. Yep, Ten of Swords reversed, because all it was giving you was Ten of Swords upright. Being a part of this dynamic, being a part of the world. You're in the world, but not of it. Motherfuckers forgot about that part. In fact, they didn't forget. Ignorance is bliss. They probably don't even know that part. Or they think that part don't apply to them. And usually the Ten of Swords to me is like, to me that's like a conviction card. And the only person that can convict you or humble you will be God. And God is that Ace of Swords energy. The Ace of Swords to me is like the Ace of Swords, when God appears, whatever, presents God's self, right? That can make a motherfucker in a Ten of Swords moment. That truth is so bright and it's so lethal. But it can also set you free. The truth sets you free. That's what the Ace of Swords is. These motherfuckers don't want to be set free from this Ten of Swords because they don't even realize that they're in the Ten of Swords. But that's the illusion. Or maybe it's not an illusion. Maybe people just try to cope and think that that's their way of taking their power back by accepting it and then trying to master whatever that injustice is. Like, so example, feminine energies like to be hoes. They want to be. They relish in it. They have to be a hoe. They have to be. They need to be a hoe. They what is it? Glamorize it. That's another Piscean thing. They glamorize being a hoe. A sex slave. You glamorize that shit. Now it's like, but you're doing it to cope with the fact that, but they don't want to hear that truth. You think you're just showing your body having sex for no reason, really. I guess in your mind, you think it's a reason. You think you being sexualized and used for sex and somebody lusting after you in a sexual manner, you somehow think that means you're wanted and loved. You're purposely doing that to make yourself feel better about a situation because you don't want to deal with that truth. You don't want this Ten of Swords energy. Most people do not. We have the Ten of Wands though. So they sit there and beaver their fucking life into, like, beavers work extremely hard. All right. But beavers also, they build dams and dams, break. So this is worse. Your body, this Ten of Wands is your body, your physical body breaking down. And only then do you, now, this is like being backed into a wall. This is like obedience is better than a sacrifice. These motherfuckers rather sacrifice their life, their being, their body, their energy, their time, just their whole health. They rather take on the weight of the world to be like the world, in the world, and of the world. All of which to avoid the truth. Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords, what's after that? The Ace of Swords. So they do all of this to keep their dam, to stay on these little bricks and rocks and branches in this large body of Piscean water here. They want to sit on it like it's like, Devil card, unbelievable. Devil card reverse. And here's the praying mantis, the elusive beings here. Hidden and elusive, but very, very intelligent. giving alien vibes here, but this is what, you know, Devil card is reversed, Knight of Swords. They don't want their demons to be awakened. They don't want to move past the Six of Cups. They want to stay in the past. The Six of Cups reverse is like that Cancerian energy reverse. That's that Queen of Cups reverse. That's that King of Cups reverse. Queen, King of Cups, all of that cups reverse. Trying to hold on. Hierophant reverse. Ace of Wands though. Like they got energy to keep. It's like all of this is what they're swimming on or trying to stay on top of. And that's why it's becoming extremely difficult, Ten of Wands. Because they want to keep that energy going. They don't want Ace of Swords. They want more energy, Ace of Wands. They want to keep it going. They want to keep it going. These Ace of Wands is what this, that's what these branches are. Ten of Wands, they want to keep it going. And then they don't even want to acknowledge none of it. The only time they do is when they in the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords comes out any fucking way. And now all of a sudden I'm going to focus on my kids and I'm going to focus on my health and I'm going to focus on blah. It takes you being in a hospital bed. It takes you having an STD. It takes you having a miscarriage. It takes you getting your ass whooped. It takes you being homeless. It takes you being broke, busted, disgusted. It takes you years on years on years. It takes you having your walls broken in and out. It takes you being used, abused, passed around. It takes you multiple relationships. It takes you multiple people. It takes you multiple lifetimes, all of which for you to get to the truth. And like, why? And you think I'm going to accommodate that? You think it's... People's illusions and their glamorized whatever the fuck is what is causing them. They can't even see their actions. Ace of Wands with the dragonfly. That's fairy energy on top of that. It's like all that big ass pile we had was their Ten of Wands that they're still trying to build on. Beaver energy. Build a dam on. Or that is the dam. That whole stack was their dam. And at the end of it was that Ace of Wands with the fairy, the dragonfly. All of that, their actions, basically. That Ace of Wands, their actions was all buried under, but it's going to take a tower. It's going to take KO. It's going to take a hospital visit. It's going to take a job loss. It's going to take whatever the fuck, CPS. It's going to take like some drastic measures because motherfuckers are going above and beyond to avoid the fucking truth. And then by the time they have to be forced to face the truth, not only are you dealing with Ten of Wands energy, and now you got Ten of Swords energy, but you got, it's like a double. Not, it's like you're now becoming privy to the Ten of Wands in the first place, the initial Ten of Wands, which is now the Ten of Swords. But now you have to now take on another Ten of Wands because now you have to realize your, like the whole action, your whole life, it's like double energy. It's double. And that's why there's two fishes here. It's double. This is double karma. Double. And that's what they wanted. Yep, Devil card still coming out. Devil reverse with the Five of Pentacles here. Reverse. That Five of Pentacles to me is about insecurity. I look at currency as energy. I don't look at it the same way the world does. I don't see it. I don't see it that way. The rest of this is going to be finished up on Patreon. This will be under the Empress and Shaman tier. The title of this for the earth element, or this is just people in the world. This doesn't have to be the earth signs I'm talking about. This could just be what's going on in the world. But some of you, maybe you guys are fire signs, air signs. I haven't even tapped into water yet. That's funny. I haven't tapped into water. Ten of Wands. Look at all this water. Pisces energy, water, the world. Yeah. So some of you guys really actually may be resonating with Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, my air signs especially. Shout out to my air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Actually, Libra, I'm going to leave you out. We'll see that your energy is going to play out in the water element when I get to it. Libra, you're not here. All right. And I ain't picking on you. And even if I was, I don't give a fuck. You're not checking me at all. But I'm a Libra stellium, okay? My Mars is also in Taurus in the 7th house that Libra rules. So when I say Libra's not in this shit, I'm not picking on nobody. All right? And if you are offended, you're definitely that 10 of Wands energy, and that's why you're mad. So I will be finishing this up on Patreon here. But no.